Hi guys. Okay, day 1 of Corona quarantine. Come on and move with me. I think I'm gonna do about 10 to 20 minutes. So not a long time. Let's just start this. I'm getting used to it. Go onto all fours, cat-cow. Breathe into your spine, find that space in the front and the back as you inhale and exhale. And then pause in neutral. So feel the shoulder blades flatten out, tilt the tailbone up, pull the belly in, and then lengthen out the left leg long. Push through that left heel, lift it up to 90 degrees, pulse the heel right above the hip, lengthen out the neck, keep checking the abs, making sure those shoulders are flattened and the elbows are, the eye of the elbows are turned out, the creases are in. And then pause here and just bend the left knee and pulse it up. Take a few big deep breaths. Now hold it here and turn the knee out and then back up and out and back up. It's like an inch, tiny little movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn it out. Bring it all the way into the shoulder and then push it out again. And then bring it right back in and push it out. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Every time you straighten, squeeze, flesh to bone. Last one, hold it here, point the toe, lift and lower. 3, 2, and 1. Now add on, bring it in, push it out, drop it down, lift it up. In, out, down, up, in, out, down, up. Let's do a few more. Visualize with your mind's eye the movement of the bone and that joint, getting space in that area that's so often congested. 3, 2, and 1. Good, lengthen out that right leg, come down onto your hip, actually lengthen the left leg, come down onto your right hip, and bring that left toe right to the front corner. Now turn the knee up and forward, and up and forward. Give me like 5 like this, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then with the knee turned laterally, small circles. The big toe, open the shoulders, lift up through the resting waist. Let's go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just bring that left knee in over the right leg and push out to the back left corner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that left leg over the right. Get a little stretch here as you turn your knee up towards the ceiling and lift the right leg now. Now pulse it up. Flex the toes, open the shoulders, take a couple big deep breaths here. Okay, now you're just pulsing the inner ankle up towards the ceiling, but now I want you to kick it back and then up. Kick it back and then up. So now take your attention to like the back of the hamstring where the glute and the hamstring meet. You want to take that work all the way up there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, give me little circles. Point the toe. Couple big deep breaths and let's go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, let's go to the other side. So I'm going to turn around and start on all fours. Drop your head. And then stack your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Feel that length in your cat-cow, then pause in neutral. Good, now push out through the right foot. Okay, now lift the leg. Now pulse it up. Get that straight line, heel to head. Pull the navel to the spine. Flatten out the space between the shoulders. And breathe. Good. Okay, now pause and bring that right heel up to the ceiling and pulse it here. Good. Keep checking your navel, pull it into the spine. Find that compression in the torso. And then pause, and you're gonna just take it out and up and out and up. 5, 4, 3, check your pelvic floor. 2, little tiny pulses up. Last one, you're gonna pull it into your right shoulder and then lengthen out to that back left corner. And 5, 4, 3, 2, straighten the leg completely. It makes the muscle longer, leaner. 2, and 1. Now lengthen. Now tap it down behind your left shoulder. Bring it back up and in. Good. Let's add on to that. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come down onto your left hip. Bend your left knee and bring your right leg forward. Turn the toes up and then forward. Up and forward. Think about rotating the head of the femur and the ball and socket joint of the hip. And then turn it up and give me little circles. Push down through that lower leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the right knee in and kick it out. So you've got these small little micro movements, and then you add on a longer one to kind of flush out. Feels good to get a more fluid flow to the action. 3. Those small movements can be tedious. 2, and 1. Good. Okay, I think I got it all. Let's turn the right foot down, open that leg for a little bit of a stretch, and then lengthen the left leg out. Now let's just pulse that inner ankle up towards the ceiling. Take a couple more deep breaths. And then you're gonna think about kicking back and up, kicking back and up. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now point the toe, turn the heel up, and give me like 10 circles in each direction. You want that lever long. You want the knee completely straight. Think length from heel or big toe to sits bone. Now switch direction. Let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Okay, let's do just a little stretch. So up and then over. And then a mermaid. So bring the right hand to the shoulder height and push up. Look towards the right hand. Come right back down. Big inhale. Come right back down. Last one. Good. And then just switch the legs. And let's do the other side. So you're going to bring it over. And then bring the right hand to right hip. Left hand shoulder height. Up and over. My favorite all-time move. You get extension, rotation, flexion, lateral flexion, everything. Nice. Okay, abs. So you're gonna bring the legs up to chair. You're gonna Hover the shoulder blades down. You're going to knit the hands behind the head and then lift the legs up. Lower the right leg, straighten the toes or point the toes, straighten the knees, and bring the right elbow to the left knee. Open that left elbow and look towards it. Now switch and switch and switch and switch. Compress the navel to the spine. Think about your mula bandha here. 2 inches out from navel, 2 inches down. 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs up and bring it down an inch, and up an inch, and down an inch. 5, 4, 3, let's get a little lower. 2, and 1, hold it here. Go as low as you can go. Find that length on the front of the neck. Click your heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into chest. Take a little rest. Big breath. And then right elbow over the left thigh. So open that left elbow. Keep space in the collarbone and switch. And switch. And switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into chest. Double leg stretch. Nose to knees. Pull navel down. Open and close arms and legs same time. Try to grab your ankles or your heels. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. Good. Click again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Compress the ribs. Knit the hands behind the head if you feel fatigue in the head. 3, 2, 1, and drop it. Really nice. Lengthen out the arms over the head. Narrow the waist. Bring the hands over the shoulders, over the hips. Articulate to full flexion. Drop the nose to the knee. Good. And roll down for hundreds. So you're going to just pulse your arms here. You're going to lift your shoulder blades as much as possible. And you can lengthen out one leg to engage those obliques. Open the shoulders and breathe. And then bring the right leg up to the ceiling. Lift the shoulders a little more. Good. Make sure that left shin is parallel to the ceiling. Drop the right leg to match the left. Wrap the thighs towards each other. Reach the fingertips forward a little more. Lengthen out the left leg. Nothing moves. Everything's isometric contraction except for those arms, that tiny little pulse. Lift the left leg. Lift the shoulders. Pull the navel down. And then bend the left leg. Good. Take a couple more breaths. And then for the last 10, push both heels out. Lower them as much as you can. And give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into chest. Roll over. And then slowly come up to your teaser and hold. Good. Roll back. Make sure you don't have any neck issues. Bring the legs up to 90, bicycle. Couple big breaths here. And then go the other way. Push the heel away from the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up to 90. Release the hands, articulate down, and come back to your teaser. Open the shoulders. Bring the knees in. Let's go to a planking series. So come around onto your forearms. Knit the hands together. And I want you to just take the hips around in a circular motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then hold it here. Separate your feet to hip distance. Spin the heels to the right. Dip that right hip down and then pull up through the lats and then lift the heels and switch sides. Hovering the left hip, pulling the ribs in. Come on up. Let's go a little faster now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop down to your knees. Push back to child's pose. Lengthen out the neck. And breathe. Let's roll up into a high plank this time. Take a couple breaths back to your cat-cow. Go back to neutral. Hover the knees. Take 5 big breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then push the heels back. Straighten the knees. Pedal it out. Lift the right leg. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Exhale. Push it back in. Bring it into the nose. Round the back. Step it forward and come up into a high lunge. Look towards your fingertips and breathe. Okay, now you're going to pull that left knee in. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now let's change it up a little bit. You're gonna bring the opposite hand of the leg that's coming up. So the right hand goes up, the left leg goes up. 5, 4, 3, you don't have to hop, you can just lift it like this. 2, and 1. Bring the right hand back up, bend and straighten the left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through that left heel, bring your hands forward, and come into your squat. Good, now just touch the hands to the floor and lift up. Pull up through your quads, flatten out your back, tilt your tailbone away from your chin. 3, 2, let's stay here in our little low lunge or our squat position. Hold it and pulse the tailbone towards the floor and then bring the hands to heart center. Now lift the heels. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Try to get the thighs as low towards the mat as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave the heels up, lower the tailbone just a little more, pulse the knees out. 5, 4, wrap the thighs towards the sits bone. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels. Now bring your right hand over to your left hand. Now you're back in your lunge. Bring your hands up, hinge forward. Bring that right knee in and out. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring that right leg up and hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands back up and bend and straighten that right knee. Pushing out through the right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle your hands back down on either side of that left leg and kick it back into your three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Exhale. Bring it back in, drop it down to match the right foot. Take a breath. Big inhale. And then sigh it out. Another inhale. And sigh it out. Roll forward to your plank and back to your downward dog. Pushing the heels down, rolling back through that full flexion and then thoracic region of the spine. You're lengthening out, you're lifting your tailbone, you're pulling your navel in, and then taking it right back. Let's roll forward again on the tips of the toes. Bring the right knee to the left elbow and switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to your knees. Push down to child's pose. And then come back onto your palms for some push-ups. So we're gonna do 3 down, 1 up, and then switch it. 1, 2, 3, and push up. 1, 2, 3, and push up. 1, 2, 3, and push up. Let's do 3 more. Good, starting to feel the heat. Okay, now let's go down 1 and up 3. 1 down, 1 down, 1 down. Good, a couple more. 1 down, 1, 2, 3. 1 down, 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1 down, 1, 2, 3. Back to child's pose. Gonna bring your left hand up to the ceiling, knit it down under your right side. Walk your right hand forward, get that stretch through your shoulder. You can bring your right hand behind your hip. And then release and switch. Right hand up and down under the left side. Twist the left arm forward. Then bring it back up and switch. And let's just do a little triceps. So lift your hips here and just little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. Good. Walk your feet away from your hips a little bit. Don't think about lowering your hips. Think about bending your elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stay down and pulse it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Bring your hips back by your hands. Drop it down. Bring the hands up. Hinge forward. Bow the head and breathe. And then articulate back to sitting tall. And I think that's probably, that was 20 minutes.